My mother is traveling to our homeland first time after 20 years. She lives in the USA. She is 56 years. Her mahram that lives there can't travel with her for one reason or another. She has bought a ticket. I could travel with her, but financially I will be a bit stretched. Says here, I live in UK, Scotland. I'll need to travel to London for a visa for Guinea and back to Scotland. Then travel to USA, then travel with her. Do I have to go there and travel with her, or can she travel alone? I give the new laws in the US regarding Muslims. I'm not sure I'll be allowed to enter. I need to call the embassy for more detail. Jazakallahu khairan. Sorry for disturbing. UK, Al-Hassan ibn Muhammad Keith. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. With regards to the finances of buying a ticket, with regards to the visa, with regards to new laws in the United States, being allowed entrance, so on and so forth, then it clearly seems that there's some type of a hardship. It clearly seems that there's some type of haraj, some type of difficulty and hardship, and you're traveling with your mother. So therefore, if what you've mentioned is accurate, and if it's true, and it actually is a hardship, financial hardship, physical hardship, paperwork, traveling here and there, going back and forth just to travel with your mother, then it seems as if it's a haraj. And if it is a haraj, and your mother must travel, she has to travel, she has a need to travel, then bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, that which is normally haram could become permissible. That which is normally disliked could leave the realm of being disliked if there is a haraj. Based off of the Quran and the Sunnah, as Allah Azza wa Jal tells us that He has made no haraj upon us in the deen. It's the religion of your forefather Abraham who called you Muslims. Allah has made no haraj upon you. Allah tells us that He wants good for us and not hardship for us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says Allah does not wish to make any haraj upon us, but He wishes to purify us and cleanse us. Verse after verse after verse. And the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, he also explained to us the concept of difficulty and hardship in the religion when it comes to the Hajj. Those who said, I shaved before I slaughtered before I made tawaf before I did this. He said, If'al wala haraj. If'al wala haraj. The narrator says, فَمَا سُئِلَ النَّبِيُّ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمَ يَوْمَئِذٍ عَنْ شَيْءٍ قُدِّمَ وَلَا أُخِّرَ إِلَّا قَالَ إِفْعَلْ وَلَا حَرَجٍ. Anything that the Prophet was asked about on that day, the day of Nahr, the day of the Eid, when you slaughter the animals on Hajj, anything that the Prophet was asked about on that day, whether they did it before or after, the order of the things to do on the day of a Nahr, which are 4 things. We have what? 4 things to do. 4 things to do. Stoning, slaughtering, shaving, and tawaf. Those are the things that you do on the day of Nahr. To stone, rami, make Nahr, slaughtering of the animal, the sacrifice. Halq, shaving the head, and tawaf, making the circumambulation around the Kaaba. So some of the Sahaba, they did this before that before this. And the Prophet ﷺ, he said, If'al wala haraj. No problem, don't worry about it. Now this doesn't mean that you can do whatever you want to do in a religion, as many ignorant people may think and seem to understand. As long as it's some type of hardship, just do whatever you want to. No, it doesn't mean that. But there are certain things in which there is a need, a necessity, in which the إِنَّ الْمَشَقَّةَ تَجْلِبُ التَّيْسِيرِ. One of the 5 legal maxims of the deen is that difficulty demands facilitation. Difficulty demands facilitation. And this qaida, this maxim is based off of some of those ayat and some of those hadith that we mentioned in brief in English, with regards to no difficulty being upon the Muslim in the religion. As far as if your mother is traveling just to travel, that's a different story. But if she has to go there, necessary family meeting, medical treatment, or whatever the case may be, then that's a different story. All of this without even getting into the concept of mahram. There's a woman who's 56 years old, does she need a mahram? It's the first question. Secondly is, if a woman is traveling from the UK to America, the UK to another country, does that necessarily mean that she needs a mahram for that trip? Is it an entire day and night, 3 days, 3 nights? Long detail with regards to a woman traveling on an airplane and the mahram in 2017 that we don't have time to get into right now. What's important is if you do have the ability to go, then go and accompany your mother. And if you don't have the ability to go, and your mother has to go, she needs to go, then perhaps it's permissible, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, for her to go. This is in brief. Allah Azza wa Jalla surely knows best.